MISO is the Mid-Continent Independent System Operator. That's what MISO stands for. And essentially, what MISO is the regional organization that oversees the grid and the energy market that Wisconsin is a part of. ATC is a member of MISO. Our system is part of the regional MISO system, and we work collaboratively with MISO on the planning and the operation of the grid so that it is able to meet both local and regional needs.
How does MISO interact then with the Wisconsin Public Service Commission, Dairyland Power, the municipal utilities?
Utilities that have generation, which ATC does not. ATC is just a grid, transmission grid utility, but the utilities that have generation that are also part of MISO participate in the MISO energy market. And MISO administers the market with an overall objective to provide the most cost-efficient mix of generation on the system at any given time to meet demand. So we participate in that by operating the grid, our grid portion of that. Other local utilities like We Energies, Dairyland Power, et cetera, who own generation, dispatch their generation in accordance with MISO instructions. And all of that ends up being a 24/7, 365 operation. The Public Service Commission of Wisconsin is a stakeholder in the MISO process. They govern, for Wisconsin, choices on siting, for example, of transmission lines or siting of generation. And they are a stakeholder in that MISO process. So they're involved with other MISO states collectively as the regulator stakeholder, and they provide their perspective to MISO on different aspects of the energy business, the regional grid, generation need, transmission need, how things all work together. And they seek, as a result, they being MISO, seek as a result of that overall stakeholder process to get representation from all the stakeholders in that process, and that comes into play in decisions and approaches and things that MISO takes as in their role as the regional grid operator and regional energy market operator.